Hello guys, welcome back in today's episode. Starting from the BTC under a weekly time frame. Yesterday we had another close of the weekly candle and it wasn't really good as expected in the previous week. That, as I said, as long as we're going to be under $37,000, then weekly time frame doesn't look good, even though it looks still bullish. In order to be bullish, as you know, we have to claim this resistance as a support and then we are good to go towards the upside. However, on the lower time frame than the weekly, daily time frame, as well as the other time frames, resistance going to be waiting for us at around 42,000 and 45,000 levels. And bear in your mind, some of the levels on the higher time frames are changed. I will update that in the coming episodes. However, at the moment, very crucial and important level on the weekly time frame that we need to claim 37,000 and then claim it as a support, and then we are good to go. At the same time, we're expecting that this 45 level of the RSI is supposed to hold. As you can see, in the last couple of weeks, that was a fake out, and we are now below 45 at around 43 level. That's the very first important level that in order for us to hold this on the weekly time frame, the 45 level. The second one is going to be 50, ideally claiming the 55 as a support, and then we are good to go towards the upside on the RSI. However, as I kept mentioning, since the end of January, mid of February, once we had this bear divergence, if we're going to lose the 45, highly likely the RSI may go all the way up to this 30, maybe below, depends how far we're going to dump. In order to analyze further, we need to look into a lower time frames. But before we start, if you guys are learning and enjoying from the contents, do not forget to like the video, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe and activate the bell so you do not miss the accurate market updates. Moving on to a daily time frame. If we're going to analyze the daily time frame, on the daily time frame, this support number 1 is extremely important. Once we're going to lose, and as you can see, since the 5th of July, that we've been inside this support number 1, which is lower time frame range at around $35,000 all the way up to 32,500, and we got stuck actually, as you can see, in the last couple of days. So if we're going to lose on the daily time frame, this level of support number 1, highly likely on the mid time frame and lower time frames we will visit at around $30,000. However, if we're going to look the higher time frame Fibonacci levels, as you know, we are getting the rejection exactly that, as I mentioned in the previous videos, that we couldn't claim the 0.5 very important level of the golden zone of this Fibonacci, that we're rejecting week to week, dollar to dollar in the last couple of days. Also, as you can see, horizontal support resistance as well as the Fibonacci levels are literally around in this range. So what we can expect on that higher time frame, we're getting rejection, as I said, and first rejection took place in the 22nd of May. Then we came retested in the mid of June. Again, after the rejection, we went all the way down towards the $29,000. What we can expect, if we keep rejecting, which is happening at the moment, 0.5 level, highly likely the price action will go and test this 0.6 of the important level of the golden zone of Fibonacci. That's going to be at around 27,160 all the way up to 24,500 levels. Moving on to 4-hour time frame. If we're going to analyze 4-hour time frame, once we had this fake out and this fake out, as you remember, we took our long all the way from once we hold the level $30,000, the primary level was upper line of this support number 1 all the way up to the lower line of this resistance number 1. And as you can see, we had 20% spot profit. From there, I mentioned that highly likely this is a fake out, and as a result, maximum level that we're going to go all the way down. And from there, once we got a confirmation on the lower time frame, from all the way up, resistance number 1 to support number 1, we had another nearly 10% spot profit. And bear in your mind, these are scalping trades. At the moment, we don't have a good setups for the swing trades. And from there, I mentioned that highly likely, again, we're going to go. This is just a ping pong. So all the way we went up to $35,900 and $36,000. Again, from there, we had another nearly 10%. Highly likely, again, as I mentioned, that is another fake out because we didn't get a confirmation. Since then, as soon as we broke the upper line of this support number 1, we came all the way down, retested it twice, as you can see, first time, second time, and then when we tested the second time, and then as I said, we're having another short signal. and that was updated via Twitter account. So that was another nearly 6.5% profit. Once we came lower line of this support, which was 32,700, 32,500, as I mentioned via Twitter again, we're going to go all the way up to 34,500, 35,000 level, because on the last video as well, as I mentioned, these levels is going to be crucial levels in order to get a confirmation. And as you can see, that matched with our 0.618, the golden zone of the Fibonacci, this upper line of this support number 1, which was breaking on the 4-hour time frame. As I said in the last video, it is highly unlikely because lower time frames are not giving us a bullish signal. This time shouldn't be a problem like here and here, which is a fake outs. And as a result, we just got rejection from nearly 0.618, and as you can see, proper rejection took place from 0.5, the golden zone of the Fibonacci. At the moment, we're seeing a rejection from 0.5, as I said, 0.618, the golden zones. So lately, we are playing these up and down these signals. And at the same time, as you can see, the price action getting squeezed out. In today's update via Twitter, highly likely in the coming hours, next 24 to 72 hours, we're going to see some sort of movement in the market. If you're a leverage trader and have a proper system in place, you could calculate all of these movements. Before we move on to multiple time frame analysis, if you want to learn all this technical analysis, what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader, or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and one-on-one intense mentorship is available. It only takes you 5 to 10 hours to master this all. During the course, you will learn day trading, i.e. scalping, swing, and as well as the long-term as an investor trading systems. Moving on to 4-hour time frame analysis, the same level is going to apply. Breaking this upper line of this support, which is acting as a resistance, claim it as a support, then we are good to go towards the upside all the way up to $38,000 and $40,000. However, at the moment we're in a consolidation zone. If we're going to lose in the next 24 hours the lower line of this support, then highly likely the price action in the first place, as I said, we're going to go and visit the 30,000 level. 2-hour time frame. As soon as we got a rejection on the 7th of July at around $35,000, 2-hour time frame started moving towards the bearish control. However, we've been a bit on the consolidation zone, tried to go up. However, as you can see, we got a rejection from 0.5 and 0.6 of the Fibonacci level. At the moment, 2-hour is heavily underwater. In order to be bullish on the 2-hour time frame, in the next 12 hours, we have to break 34,000, ideally 34,500, claim it as a support, and then we are good to go towards the upside. However, this is very important and crucial level that we've been following in the last over a month. So at the same time, lower time frames started giving us mixed signals, and as a result, as you can see, price action got stuck around here. So the best idea is going to be wait and then get the clear confirmation on the mid time frame. As long as we're going to claim 35,000 as a support, then we are good to go towards the upside. Otherwise, losing this level of 32,700, primary target is going to be 30,000. If we're going to lose the 30,000 level, highly likely the 27,100 will be on the table. 1-hour time frame. Yesterday, as soon as we broke the 33,500 level, this level, we broke it and claimed the resistance as a support, and then 1-hour time frame started moving towards the upside. However, by rejecting the mid time frame Fibonacci levels, then again 1-hour time frame sent back all the way towards the down. Lower time frames are giving mixed signals, and therefore lower time frames, if you're not scalping, it's not really something reliable. And in this region, all I can say, within the support number 1, which is going to be around 32,700 and all the way up to 35,000, we've got lower time frame support and resistance. And as you can see, we're getting bullish, and as well as breaking towards the south, we're having again back to the bear territory. So the levels are clear, play level to level. We came to an end of this episode, and if you guys enjoyed, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.